Grace. I am a tarot reader. I'm the owner of Fringe Tarot. I am on here just giving this YouTube thing a shot, honestly. I've been following a lot of tarot readers, tarot deck collectors on YouTube for a while, and I just felt kind of compelled to start my own channel to see what would happen. Who knows? I mean, maybe I like this YouTube thing. So I figured I'd start for my first video with my favorite decks, or at least my current favorite decks, because that shit rotates all the time. So yeah, I only have a few decks to show you. They're not all tarot. I have a Lenormand deck in here. I have a Sevilla deck in here. And I even have playing cards. So let's get started. The first deck that I want to show you guys, this is an indie deck. I follow the creator on Instagram. I think her name is Christy Prokopiak. Probably butchering that, but I can spell it in my mind. Anyway, she created a deck called the Illest Tarot. So it is it's actually pretty big, at least for my small-ish, not carny, but smallish hands. Yeah, so this deck basically takes figures from pop culture and replaces the major arcana and the minor arcana court cards, and then the rest are pips. So I just think that she just did such a good job with choosing the right people for this, and I am a huge fan of who she used. I mean, I don't know every single person in this deck. There's definitely some people I would have to look up. But obviously, yeah, Courtney Love is the double. Um, you know, Let me find some court cards. Sorry, guys. Most stuff is Justice. This is an absolute favorite, actually, for me. I kind of just like freaking love this card. I wish it would focus, but sorry, guys. So yeah, I really, really enjoy using this deck. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's very easy to read with. Like I said, first time really reading with pips. I have another deck that has pips in it. I just couldn't really connect with it. It was Egyptian tarot, and I thought, ooh, Egyptian, and then, I like Egyptian shit, so why not? But no, it just didn't work out. But this one, I got it. Yeah, so really cool. Yeah, Felicity. So really cool deck. Reads really well. It is a bit on the bigger side for me, but who the hell cares? It shuffles well, and I've just been really enjoying using it. So you'll probably, if you do follow me on Instagram, or there we go. If you do follow me on Instagram, you will be seeing this deck soon. A lot pictured. Pictured a lot? You know what I meant. So another deck I want to share with you guys is the Morgan Greer Tarot. So I have been on this kick of getting smaller decks, smaller, just like mini, or at least small-ish, just for my hands. Like, guys, I don't know if I'm just getting like old or something. I mean, I'm in my 30s. I don't have arthritis, but like those bigger decks, like I have like toddler arm strength though too. Like I think that might be part of it. And I start shuffling and then my arms get tired like halfway through the shuffling. And I'm just assuming it's because the decks are big. I don't really know. But anyway, this is the Morgan Greer Tarot. Here is the backing. It's cute, right? Unexpected though. Like, I don't know. When you look at the artwork on the other side, maybe you guys don't feel the same way, but like I feel like the backings don't really match the richness of the cards themselves, which, yeah, oh my god, the colors on these cards are just like freaking gorgeous, you guys. I really it would just make me so happy if this focused. Sorry, guys, I probably have too much shit going on in the background, so I might have to fix that for the next video. But yeah, I really, really enjoy this deck. The artwork makes me think of like 70s artwork. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I think of like 70s artwork, and it's rounded. Obviously there's like the rich colors. There's a creepy level of realism with the eyes. Again, guys, I don't know if that's like just me, but that's something that I feel. There was a cartoon that I used to watch, something gnome. Gerald the gnome? Norman? I can't remember. All I know is that that's what this artwork makes me think of, is that cartoon. And any other weird, trippy fucking shows that came out during that time, guys. I don't know. The 70s was full of drugs, much like the 80s. Anyway, this deck is I really like it. It's borderless. You put these cards down next to each other, and they are like, I don't know, I love it. I love seeing just like everything just kind of like really blend together. So it almost makes it so that, I don't know, like the storytelling in the cards isn't interrupted by a border, you know? Yeah, I do. I really enjoy this deck. It's so pretty. I really look forward to using this in readings with clients. I think they will react really well to it. You know, it's a gorgeous deck. So the next one is another deck in a tin, another mini one. I'm sure you guys can probably already guess which one it is, but it's the Smith-Waite Tarot deck. So, funny story, I used to, oh my God, I used to hate the Rider-Waite deck. Like, oh my God, guys. I first, like years ago when I first started learning tarot, obviously my first deck was a Rider-Waite deck. And at first I was fine with it. And then, I don't know, I got into a weird state of mind, and I think I just started to really hate the imagery. I didn't really care for it initially. And then I got over it, you know, and I like now it's like, my Rider-Waite deck, the one I started with, is now actually one that I go to all the time, for especially for my own personal readings. So I don't know what made me get over it. Maybe I just, you know, just got older. But anyway, this is only the second deck I've had that has the same Rider-Waite imagery. The Smith-Waite is really, one, I love the backing. Good God, I love the backing. It's so, I really enjoy it. You guys probably can't really catch the color on this, but it's like a mint green on the back. So the imagery, like I said, same as Rider-Waite. However, there's just like this really cool vintage effect that was, oh, it was great there. It's like really cool vintage effect that they add to it. So it just adds like this, I don't know what you would say, like a softness, I guess. Let's try another one. Yeah, I think it just adds like a different level of like softness to the card, if that makes sense, you know? And it just makes it really, really cool. Okay, yeah, really pretty deck. Again, you know, I like using it. You know, I have nothing against Rider-Waite anymore. I'm over that. And, you know, I definitely see myself finding more decks like this. So yeah, that is the Smith-Waite Tarot. So this is another newer one, but I look forward to using it because it is just like really pretty. It shuffles well. This is actually, for me, this size is perfect. Like any smaller, and it's kind of like, you're kind of losing the integrity of the artwork that's happening in there. You know, and any bigger, and I start to just get clumsy with the shuffling, and I'm clumsy enough as it is. Let's try to make this easy on me. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is the Smith-Waite Tarot. Let's see what else do I have for you guys. Oh yes, okay. So this is my Sibylla deck. These are called Gypsy Oracle cards, or well, these are called the Gypsy Oracle cards. That's the name of the brand. And yeah, they're pretty cool. They're also really good size. They're probably like maybe standard playing card size, maybe I'd say, if that makes sense. Oh, for the love of God, I just want you to focus. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, standard, basically, yeah, standard playing cards about. They don't read like tarot decks, obviously. They might read a little bit more like, you know, Lenormand decks. Sort of, kind of, but not really. I don't know. I'd probably associate them more with playing card reading style than Lenormand. But basically, they each kind of have like a keyword and an imagery on there. And they read a little bit more kind of matter of fact, you know. I think that's kind of what I like about them. But you know, so you can dig into them, but not like with the same level of depth, you know, as tarot, to me anyway, or at least that's not how I want to use them. Like, dude, I can analyze the fucking day away with all of my tarot decks and, you know, all of my oracle decks, you know, with mantras and all of that, right? But sometimes I just want to have a deck where I can just like sit at the kitchen table with a friend and they're just like, dude, what the fuck is going on with my life? And I'm like, here we go. Let me throw some damn cards for you. You know, I don't know. That's kind of how I feel about it. And that's what I like about Sibylla. So, which is also why I'm just really loving it because it's just a refreshing change from using tarot all the time. So yeah, these are really cool. The imagery, you know, the imagery is nice. You know, they definitely they can add to the reading for sure. The keywords are actually mean something on these, but not in the way that they did on like the original Rider Waite deck. Those, I don't know, those meanings never made any sense to me. But these they do. They're actually kind of really part of the system. So really just enjoying this deck right now. Okay, so I have a Lenormand deck here. Sorry, I keep switching between wanting to say Lenormand, Lenormand. I don't know. I'm American and I really try to like actually pronounce things the right way, but this one's just gonna have to be Lenormand for this video. So this is a Lenormand deck. I bought it from For the Seekers. It's an Etsy shop on Etsy. It's an Etsy shop. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Beautiful deck, by the way. So the backing, first of all, let me show you this. And sorry, but I'm going to make this sure this shit's focused for you because it is absolutely gorgeous. Come on, guys. Come on. You can do it. Is there like too much glare? Is that what's happening right now? I really want you to see kind of the thing that's happening here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, I just need to just really get close to the camera. Yeah, you see that? The birds, the flowers, the leafy, awesome trees at the bottom, the sunflower. That's not a sunflower, daisy. I don't know. But anyway, it's freaking beautiful. And the balloon in the center and the mountains and like there's just so much happening. You could just stare at this. Like this to me is like if I wanted to meditate and focus on an image, this would be what I would focus on. So the imagery of the Lenormand, if you aren't familiar, Lenormand is like a 36 card system. It splits between originating in France and Germany, if I recall correctly, because I think there's also something called a Kipper deck, which is similar to Lenormand, but not the same. But all I know is that with the meanings with the Lenormand can differ between like French and German systems. But we can leave that for another time. Anyway, really like using this deck. I think the images on here are really great. I enjoy them a lot. You know, they're very pretty. They offer just enough insight. You know, and yeah, I love it. And one of the great things that I really like about this deck is the fact that, you guys, fucking gilded. Yeah, yeah. I don't even know if that really translates well on camera, but yeah, the edges are gilded. So there's just this great lush feeling when you're using these cards, you know? I mean, the way they just like perfectly fit in the hand and you're pulling these out. And don't even tell me you don't want a golden like tablecloth beneath this. Gold or red, something nice and rich, right? So yeah, so that is the Lenormand deck. And then I have one more deck to show you guys, and this is just full-on nerd. I am showing my nerd when I show this deck to you. So it is not a, it's not a tarot deck or a Lenormand or any of those systems. It is it's a playing card deck, and it is a Firefly themed playing card deck. That is Serenity on the front. You guys, you don't even understand. You don't even understand. I am a serious, serious fan of Firefly, of Serenity. I have the board game, the card game Tall Card. I have posters. I have jewelry. I have obviously the movies or the movie and the show. And obviously I have this. And I'm just going to keep collecting until I eventually acquire Nathan Fillion. So yeah, anyway, playing card deck. But the cool thing about this deck is that it is one, the imagery on the cards, the random, still standard playing cards, but the artwork is a little bit different. Everything has this vintagey, like sepia tone on it. Sometimes there's even like dried blood on there. Like, let me show you. It's kind of cool because I love blood. That's the ship I'm trying to get. That's a yes, right? Yes, you guys agree, don't you? Ah, love it. So yeah, I mean, so the cool thing is that the court cards do have like more full imagery. Look at that umbrella. It's Kaylee's umbrella, by the way, in case you were wondering. The strawberries, she's the mechanic. I'm gonna stop nerding that hard, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, there's even a couple of people on here that you can catch for some of the court cards. Sorry, but the suits. Well, yeah, court cards. So it's just a really cool deck, by the way. Yeah. So, but the thing is, I'm actually currently learning like using cartomancy with playing cards, and I finally found what I think might be a pretty decent system. At least that I'm going to try to use and see how it feels. But I want to learn, and I wanted to learn on a deck that I wanted to keep breaking out, and it's like, oh, duh, Firefly. Hello. So yeah, that's me nerding out there for a few minutes. Oh my God. And yeah, those are all the decks I wanted to show you guys today. So thanks for sticking around. Feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, ask me questions, follow me on Instagram if you're interested. I'm pretty active on there, relatively active on there. But yeah, this is just kind of a cool way that I wanted to introduce myself to the world, introduce some of my deck collection. I think I have somewhere around like 36 decks at this point. I know that's not a lot to some of you. But yeah, thanks for watching. And, if you're interested in getting a reading, definitely, feel free to check out my website, fringetarot.com, or, find me on any of the other social media, and I will catch you guys later. All right. Bye.